Bala, Sip Raji, Sip connecting to audio, Sip Ru Mataji, Kiran Katuria, Sip Samatma, Sip Krishna, Sip Tina, Sip Rekha, Sip Chotwani, Sip Sagai, Sip Premchand, Sip Yogini, Sip Sharda, Sip Girish, Sip Karan, Sip Rajender, Sip Ansul, Sip Atmatre, Sip Sanjay, Sip Ahem, Sip Bliss, Sip Dr. Krishan, Sip Vanita, Sip Meenakshi, Sip Sukeshni, Sip Chidanand. Many people on the call, they were asking me whether we should cancel the call because of World Cup cricket. And so many people are watching cricket match. So it's a cricket match. Somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. But in the life match, we have to win. We have to win the life match. And the life match is not something that we can uh, get an opportunity again and again and again. Cricket, you can win another World Cup. But for in this world, we have to value this life. So yes, it is ask any subject, anything to do with spirituality, to do with happiness. In my retreat, the last 2 days, my concentration has to be on how people in this world want to be happy and how people are not happy and how people are chasing pleasure and how this pleasure is not the real treasure and how people don't have peace and how the miseries don't cease and how there is agony and anguish, anger, hate, revenge, jealousy. So this is where I am, but open to you. Open house. Don't come at 8:40 like I told you and start asking questions because very difficult. Who would like to start? Ask an open house. Any question, any problem, any thought, any difficulty. Over to you. Dr. Krishan, one. Anybody else?
Uh, Shivam Guruji,
Yes,
uh,
sir.
as we know that match is going on, and that is only a pleasure.
Yeah.
And Rascal Mind is come in the picture and tell to me that let's go and enjoy the match.
Hmm.
But when the consciousness come, that I know that there is pleasure only, entertainment is only, but I have not to go for the entertainment. I have to go for enlightenment. So how?
Yes.
If mind come again and again and again for the same point, how can I control on that time immediately?
See, let me tell you, there must be many people in our call. At least I can tell you 10 or 20 people in our call should will be watching the match today. At least, if not more than 20, 30 people of our call must be watching the match. You are saying it is entertainment. I don't think it is entertainment. I think it is excitement. People want that. Hey, kya ho raha hai? Australia kya hua? People are telling me Australia 3 wickets out, 3 wickets. Abhi kya hoga? India beat kya? अरे कोई ना कोई जीतेगा ना. India, Australia, कोई ना somebody has to win. Is there a doubt? Somebody will win, somebody will lose. It's a game. This game will go on. But Krishan, there is nothing wrong in watching the match. करेक्ट अभी आधा घंटा में मैच तो चल अभी भी फाइनल खत्म नहीं हो गया ये जूम कॉल के बाद आप मैच देख सकते हैं कोई प्रॉब्लम है
No issue.
और ये 30 मिनट कोई कोई एक आदमी है वो लकड़ी पकड़ रहा है एक आदमी है वो बॉल फेंक रहा है एक बॉल फेंक रहा है एक लकड़ी मार रहा है एक बॉल फेंक रहा है एक लकड़ी मार रहा है क्या होगा कुछ होगा
कुछ नहीं होगा.
So this is just one, we have got into one kind of a, for example, I'm asking you a question. Do you watch rugby?
No.
Then when rugby match is happening, you are not interested, I am not interested. Somebody is busy watching rugby, somebody wants to watch kabaddi, somebody wants to watch hockey, somebody wants to watch football. Football people don't want to watch cricket, cricket people don't want to watch football. Correct or not?
Correct.
But the point is the person who is evolved, जो जानता है कि जिंदगी का मकसद एक है. Let me tell you one thing, since you asked me a very interesting question. We are after two most important things. What are the two things that we are after? Can you tell me? It's called pay. We are after two most important things. What are they?
Who am I and why am I here?
So that is the question we are asking. But the two things we want is one, we want enlightenment.
Enlightenment,
because
liberation.
enlightenment will give us Prabhu. That enlightenment will take us to God, correct?
Correct.
And one, we want a way to eternal happiness.
Right.
So ऐसा कोई है दुनिया में आप जानते हैं जो इटर्नल हैप्पीनेस जाए उसके पास? आप कोई जानते हैं किसी को जो कभी दुखी नहीं होता है, जो नेवर अनहैप्पी, ऑलवेज हैप्पी? ऑल यू नो एनीबॉडी?
नो वन बट था एक बंदा, वो शायद अमेरिकन था, जिसको इंडिया में एक एजुकेशन मिली थी। उसके गुरु, जब सिर्फ उसका गुरु एक्सपायर हुआ था, तब वो सिर्फ दुखी हुआ था। उसके अलावा वो कभी दुखी नहीं हुआ। इवन यूनिवर्सिटी ने उसके ऊपर रिसर्च की थी, और उसके ऊपर
हाँ,
पूरी बुक है उसने। बट
वेरी रेयर होगा ऐसा,
रेयर, यस।
ऐसा कोई हो, वेरी रेयर टू फाइंड somebody who is in that state of eternal. People ask me, when I was talking to some celebrities, they tell me, how is it possible? Even in the last conversation with, I think, Anupam Kher, he said, सुख दुख तो दोनों आएंगे, सुख भी आएगा, दुख भी आएगा. Actually, in life, if you see, there will be joy and sorrow. There will be day and night. There will be uh, profit and loss. This is life. But what our mind, Kishan, you are saying, the mind wants to go watch the match. We have to tell the mind, no, मन रे तू काहे को शोर करे. ये माइंड जो है, माइंड तो शोर करेगा. अभी दीपावली हो रहा है, दीपावली खत्म हो गया, ओवर दिवाली, नो, दीपावली खत्म हो गया, दीपावली खत्म हो गया, कितना शोर किया माइंड, क्रैकर्स, मिठाई, ये वो, व्हाट नॉट. अभी क्रिसमस आएगा, फिर माइंड बोलेगा जिंगल बेल, फिर न्यू ईयर आएगा. करेक्ट किशन? क्या माइंड
Yes.
माइंड क्रिकेट मैच के बाद माइंड शांत हो जाएगा?
नहीं होगा, नहीं होगा सर,
हाँ,
नेवर, नेवर।
that is what you have to realize. That is what you have to understand कि मुझे eternal bliss चाहिए. I want eternal happiness. And I want, that's why I'm on this call. हम क्यों इस कॉल पे हैं? Because हमें वो चाहिए, ये नहीं चाहिए, ये we don't want ordinary pleasure. We want the real treasure. So we are on this call. I hope you got the answer. We must tame the mind. जो आपने कहा ना, माइंड बोलता है मैच के लिए जाओ, माइंड को बोलो हाँ हाँ जाएंगे, कॉल के बाद जाएंगे बेटा, तुम तो चुपचाप बैठो बेटा, माइंड के बाद गेम के कॉल के बाद मैच देखेंगे.
I have to focus on my internal bliss, internal happiness. I know that
Because
the play just a pleasure. It maybe give me momentary pleasure, entertainment, but not permanently. Only internal bliss is the permanent happiness.
some people will be on the call right now, but next to them TV will be playing. Some people will be called in and the internet में स्कोर बोलता रहेगा, स्कोर क्या देखो, स्कोर क्या देखो, स्कोर क्या, स्कोर क्या, स्कोर क्या, 3 आउट हुआ, 4 आउट हुआ, 4 आउट हुआ या 5 आउट हुआ, क्या आउट हुआ, कितना आउट हुआ. This is the kind of the passion the mind creates. Okay, good. Thank you, Krishan. Good start. We have got Chidanand, Komal, Krishna.
Shivam
Chidanand,
Guruji.
sir. Yes, sir. Are you there? Chidanand, bolo.
Shivam Guruji, can you hear me?
No, it's cutting. Can you cut the video and try,
Yeah, I'm
Chidanand?
there. Can you hear me? Can you hear
I
me,
can hear you.
Guruji?
I can hear you. Cut your video and speak. Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. Please tell me.
Yeah, what is the difference between Anubhuti and Anubhava?
I think, first of all, I get confused with these words in Hindi and Sanskrit. But what you're trying to ask is the difference between an experience and realization. I think that's what you mean. Anubhav is your
Yes.
experience.
Yes, yes.
But Anubhuti is a realization.
And yes.
अनुभूति ये ऐसी हो जाती है, आंखों से कुछ दिखता ना है, महसूस सच हो जाता है, एहसास सच का हो जाता है, This is अनुभूति. इसका कोई परोक्ष नहीं, अंतर ज्ञान यूं ही हो जाता, अनुभूति सच की होती, अपरोक्ष अनुभूति ये है. अनुभूति does not need any अनुभव.
Exactly, sir. That's why what I find is people misunderstand when they said, I want eternal happiness. They still think happiness is eternal happiness is an experience.
Actually, let me tell you one thing. Eternal happiness is only an effect of the anubhuti of enlightenment. You heard me? You don't, the eternal bliss only is an effect. You cannot, we want, but people, Shidanand, even I am advocating eternal bliss because that's the only way to attract people to enlightenment. Otherwise, there's very difficult way, there's no chance to attract people to enlightenment. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. Okay, your signal is not okay. So see, if you get a better signal, come back. Komal and Krishna, because your signal is weak, Chidanand. Komal, and you all can hear me, no? Komal, Krishna, you can hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, Chidanand has a problem. Yes, Komal and Krishna, we have two people on the line.
Yes, namaste, sir. Namaste, everybody.
Yes, namaskar. बोलिए.
आज मुझे क्वेश्चन मन में ये आया, seeing my dog in the house. Like he was just sitting, and we all know that karma decides the next birth. कि हमारा जो हम कर्म अच्छा करें या बुरा करें, कर्म डिसाइड करता है. But for a dog, he is not doing karma as per his will. उसका तो कुछ है नहीं है, तो उसका नेक्स्ट बर्थ कैसे डिसाइड होगा? और एक इसके बाद एक और क्वेश्चन है. फर्स्ट लेट्स ponder this.
Yeah, so it's very clear. It's very simple answer to your question. That is why we believe there are 3 accounts of karma, not 2. If the dog is not a karta, the dog is a bhokta. When we are born as a human being, we are born as a bhokta and a karta. So we are having twin karma. There's a prarabdha karma which has to be dealt with, and there's a agami karma which you and me are doing. But the dog has no agami karma. The dog has only a prarabdha karma, and when the dog dies, he has got a sanchita karma. Okay. He has got a warehouse of karma. He has got a huge corpus of karma. So the dog may come back as a cat, the dog may come back as a rat, the dog may come back. Then when he comes back as a human being, only then he is able to get enlightenment.
Right.
Otherwise, you know what, Komal? There's no reason to believe there are 3 accounts of karma. Right. There should be only 2 accounts of karma. This is a key, very beautiful point you have brought about for everybody to know. Some people argue, why should there be 3 accounts of karma? Only 2 accounts. Only 2 accounts means whatever is in this birth gets carried forward in the next birth. It's not like that. Whatever is a whatever is a prarabdha and agami, that closing balance goes to the sanchita. Then we may be born in any form. We don't know. Nobody can prove. If you ask me to give proof, I can't give you proof. But the dog is suffering. Suffering is only because of karma. Therefore, the dog has done some karma. And karma is done only by human being. Therefore, human being can be born as dog. I don't know if you can understand. It's a very simple logic. It's very difficult to understand.
No, it is understandable.
Understandable? Yeah. Thank you.
The second thing, like why the same thing, I think we can apply to that also. One friend of mine, they have a son, and who is from the very beginning, like he is born with without intellect. He is 40 years old, but they have to take care of him like a 4-year or 5-year-old child.
Yeah.
He's not doing any karma, so he's just as good as a dog only. So the same thing applies to him also.
Same thing applies. Now, same thing applies, but if that person has the ability to choose a karma and he does, you and me don't know, then that will be in his karma. But if he has got no ability to choose karma, then he has no karma.
No ability, everything is been taken care of by parents.
Then he's not a karta, then he's only a bhokta.
Then only one that karma, according to that he will do.
But he cannot get enlightenment also.
Yeah. Not in this janma, maybe some other.
Correct, correct.
Yeah, clear.
Good. Krishna, thank you. Krishna. Krishna.
Sir Shivoham.
Yes.
Sir. Sir, today I
Yes,
don't have
Krishna.
any question. I don't have any question, but मुझे तो बहुत thank you बोलना है आपसे and so much of gratitude because after many 3 weeks almost away from my family, aloof from my family, I was very apprehensive to come back, into this world. But all the previous 3-4 lessons, मुझे पता नहीं इतना deep sense of peace मेरे मन में होता मतलब especially I want to share to the group the tool which you gave me to open a mind versus consciousness book, the left side writing mind and the consciousness. मुझे इतना फायदा हुआ because the minute I became alert to that itself मुझे बहुत peaceful हो गई. Like, it's not that I write or fill up, but every day I open that page left side and that was a great tool for me. But that alertness, that's why I want to share to this group. And 2 of your sentences, you said one is an inner journey and the other one is an outer journey. That understanding plus, you said when mind appears, peace disappears, and when peace appears, mind disappears. All this, मुझे तो बहुत thank you लग रहा है sir. बहुत मुझे I benefited a lot. This was just to tell you thank you. Deep gratitude, sir.
Yeah, Krishna, see what we are all learning. All these things are the reality of life. Now, see, for example, I'm telling you, many people are excited about Australia and India match. Okay. No, Australia-India match is going on. Whatever is happening. Neither if you and me are watching the match, the result is not going to change. Is the result going to change? But many people are so attached, so attached to that match. They want to watch ball to ball, ball to ball. They don't want to move their eyes like this. This is an example of attachment. How we are so attached to India winning this match.
True.
Although in reality, we have to surrender. If India will win, India will win. If India will lose, India will lose. Nothing we can control just by watching the match. Yes, can you hear me?
No, it is breaking. No, audio.
Break.
Yeah.
Okay, now okay? Now is it okay?
Yes.
So my point to you all, every day on this call, what are we trying to get? We are trying to improve on this life journey. This life journey is precious. Like Komal asked my dog or that 40-year-old man who has no buddhi. Why can't we be alert? And what do I tell all of you? I tell you, we have got such a beautiful method. I am not asking you to give up all the pleasures of this world. I am only asking you to become aware. I want you to become grounded in the truth, in the Sat Chit Anand. I am not asking you to give up anything. I don't ask anybody in this call to give up anything. All I say, like you said, become conscious. So if you're in a mind state, the mind is making you suffer. Don't suffer. After all, who wants to suffer? Nobody wants to suffer. I tell people, don't go after the mind, like I told you. Because when you write mind and consciousness, you become aware. You come to know. You come to know that your enemy is pulling you in the wrong direction. And then you want to get free from that. You want to be in the right direction. So for me, I only wish that all of us evolve and all of us together go on this journey day after day, day after day, day after day. And everybody contributes. See, today Komal asked a question. That question should give all of you a new answer. Why there are 3 accounts of karma? This question directly makes you understand why there are 3 accounts and not 2 accounts. Now, every day we reinforce. It's called reinforcements. We need reinforcement. Ultimately, we want that we are God. We are God, but we have forgotten. How many examples did I give you all? Every day I try to give you an example. Every day I try to give you an analogy, just to make you stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay, anything else, Krishna?
No, thank you, sir. Actually, from afternoon, all my husband's friends, all of us, are in another home. All of them are watching cricket. But I was also peaceful, and when 8 o'clock is separated, so all were inquiring about what is this call about. So I got a chance to explain who am I also, and then I came to the call. So मुझे लगा कि बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है.
And after the call, you can go and join them back again, right? There's nothing wrong in watching the call.
That conflict खत्म हो गया.
See, but the problem is, suppose you are defeated and they tell you, छोड़ो call को छोड़ो यार, call को छोड़ो यार, match देखो आज. Then what happens is, that means you are not giving priority to your life, not to me. Okay, if you're not there today, but you are not giving to the priority to your life, and your life is most important to you. That's what I try to bring about, because your life is not influenced by all those people watching the match. Your life is your life, and you should not let your life touched by anybody. That is the challenge. Thank you, Meenakshi Komal Shair. Bala.
Hi, sir, Shivam.
Yes, Meenakshi.
Sir, I have two questions. First is whenever we are getting rebirth, there is concept of mind and ego are carries rebirth. Okay,
Yes.
so I am I am finding difficulty to
You got unmuted. Please, you're finding difficulty too. Please unmute.
I I am finding difficulty to understand this. Like my body will not be there, my body
Correct.
will die. Then my mind is not there because I cannot find my mind. So at the time of rebirth, the soul will be different or unique. So the same soul will not be there. So what is the point of what is the point of rebirth? Like who is getting the rebirth?
Let me now listen to me carefully. Do I have your full attention?
Yeah,
Full
yeah, sir.
attention. Okay, listen
Yes.
to me carefully. Actually, there is no mind and ego. Actually, understand very clearly. You understand body will die, or you don't understand body will die?
I understand it.
And you understand the soul is giving the power to the body. You understand that?
Yes.
And when the soul leaves it, the soul becomes one with the Supreme Soul. You understand?
Yes. Yes.
That's all you need to know. That's all. Now I'll explain to you what you don't understand. What you understand, you understand. No, what I told you, you understand clearly.
Yes, clearly.
Now, if you are ignorant and you think I am Meenakshi Jain, and if you think that you are the mind and ego, and you are living here and you're doing good karma, and you want to attain God, and you're thinking I, that mind and ego is created out of your ignorance. Which means in reality, is the mind and ego there or it's not there?
In reality, mind is not there, but
Ego,
in ignorance.
mind is also not there, ego is also not there, but out of
Because,
your avidya, out of
yes, I
ignorance,
am creating that.
it appears to be there.
Yes, that is true.
Now it appears. Okay, for example, I'm asking you, suppose, have you seen a fountain? In front of the fountain, the rainbow appears. Have you seen?
Yes.
Dekha hai na?
Yes, they can.
Now, can you go and catch the rainbow?
No.
Why you can't?
Because it's just a reflection. I mean, it just looks like
No, it's there. No, photo भी ले सकते हैं.
Yes.
है, दिखने में है.
हाँ.
लेकिन सच में है कि नहीं है?
नहीं.
दिखने में है, but सच में नहीं है. Now your mind and ego also दिखने में है, but सच में नहीं. Now that ignorant mind and ego is creating karma, and that ignorant mind and ego is reborn.
So, okay. So mind and ego is not creating rebirth. Karma is creating rebirth. We can say that, no?
Yeah, mind and ego that is responsible of carrying karma. It's owning the karma.
Yes.
The moment you realize there is no mind and ego, then what is there?
Then there is no rebirth. Now, when I realize.
Wait. If you think mind and ego is not there, then body is there.
Yes, body is there.
Soul is there.
Yes.
When the body dies, what happens?
The soul gets merged with the ship.
That's all. Moksha.
I am liberated. Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
Is it difficult to understand?
No. Now I got your point. It was very clear. Okay.
So it's
Now
very simple, but it's very difficult because even now after this call, you will still have the mind and ego coming and telling, "अरे उसने क्या बोला? मुझे तो समझ में नहीं आया." Again, mind will confuse you. Again, you will become mind and ego me.
So whenever we are referring mind and ego carries rebirth, it is ignorant mind and ego. We can say that, na?
Mind and ego is only
It
formed by
arises out of
mind.
ignorance.
Yeah, mind and ego is only formed out of ignorance.
Got
Ice
it.
is formed out of what? Ice is formed out of what?
Water,
If there's no water,
no ice,
if there's no ignorance,
no mind and ego,
and no mind and ego means
liberation,
no karma. No
no
mind and ego means
karma,
no karma. And no
then
karma
no
means
rebirth,
no
no
rebirth.
rebirth.
Why is it so difficult to understand?
No, I think mind has confused me. So,
See, the reality, what we are talking about is very simple, but it is very difficult to understand because the mind creates, in the song says, प्रभु और हम में फर्क नहीं है, हम तो प्रभु ही है. अहंकार को जो छोड़ा उसको मिल गया भगवान. Me and God are not different. You and God are not different. The mind and ego makes you believe कि प्रभु आसमान में है. प्रभु आसमान में नहीं, प्रभु इंसान में है.
got it. Got it,
Okay.
sir.
Thank
So
you.
one more question I
Yes.
have. Sir,
Yes.
one more thing, like I'm having lack of discipline. I'm not able to, consistently do this. I'm doing my best, like I think so, but not
Who?
200%.
Who's having lack of discipline?
My mind again.
So the problem is where, na? The moment you're in the mind, then there's no discipline. The moment there's no mind in consciousness, you have all the discipline.
But sir, इसको completely kill कैसे करे? I don't know. This is very difficult.
The mind appears only because of thoughts. If there are no thoughts, there is no mind. If you still the mind, if you still the thoughts, if you are able to be still, there is no mind. It's not difficult.
And
So I
to
told
do
Krishna,
this,
take a piece of paper, left side mind, right side consciousness. Every time you're in the mind state, write it on left side. Every time you're in consciousness state, write it on right side. Try to differentiate mind and consciousness. Try to understand when are you in mind, when are you in consciousness. You will get to know the difference.
okay, I'll have to do practice of this. I think
But
more
you will
vigilant.
see, that is why this call is important. That is why your interest in the subject is important. That is why these examples, the realization, where is the mind? I cannot find, there is no mind. Mind is nothing but a bundle of thoughts. You have to be clear about this. What is mind? You have not seen the mind, but thoughts are there. When the thoughts come together, thought, mind comes. When the thought becomes slow, there's no thought, the mind disappears.
So, but as compared to my last 3 months journey, now my thoughts have become slower. Now I think like very clearly कि नहीं एक
But
साथ नहीं
sometimes,
हो
but
but sometimes
sometimes you go into mind state, sometimes you're in consciousness state. If you go into consciousness state always, then there will be no mind. There will be no mind means you achieved the battle. Over.
got it, sir.
Okay, good.
Thank
I
you
think
so
Komal
much.
thank you. Komal is round 2. Komal, please wait. Shair, Bala, Premchand, Deepa, Sanjay. Shair. Shair, are you ready? Shair, and after Shair, we have Bala. Bala? Shair is there. Shair, bolo. Score क्या है? Score क्या है, Shair?
170 for 3, sir. 30 members.
Bolo.
Yes, I will confess that I am doing this what you told that match with
Huh?
I am seeing the match also and I am attending the session also. I am one of
Okay.
the odd. Second, I want to appreciate Krishna because when sharing, we always come to know that the milestone that when we are moving towards some destination, kilometer come हो रहा है करके. So that was
We
there.
can't hear you. Shayad, I think your voice is very low.
अभी सुनाई दे रहा है sir?
Now I can hear. Bolo.
Mama, I'm saying appreciating Krishna because when somebody shares, तो हमें भी पता लगता है the milestones are decreasing. Kilometer कम होता है destination.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And,
So good.
Good thing, but मेरा अपना perception ये है कि if something good is happening, watching cricket match, etc., it should also be part of life because in
Okay,
consciousness also
Shayad, we cannot hear you. You better watch the match today. We are not able to hear you, okay? We can't hear. Bala. Yes, Bala.
was saying
Bala,
okay,
unmute.
गुरुजी किया मैंने अनम्यूट.
हाँ, बोलो,
हाँ.
बोलो.
प्रणाम गुरुजी.
प्रणाम.
आप इग्नोरेंस की बात कर रहे थे, माइंड वर्सेस कॉन्शियसनेस. इग्नोरेंस इज मतलब गुरुजी अभी तो बहुत मेंटल स्टेट काफी अच्छी है, सब कुछ अच्छा है, बट वो जब थॉट आता है तो इग्नोरेंस क्या है गुरुजी? मतलब what thought to give at that time, गुरुजी?
See, ignorance means that we are not aware. Opposite of ignorance is awareness or wisdom. Abhi, for example, if I decided to watch the match today and not have this call today,
Yeah.
for me it was ignorance, because match is okay, match will continue, doesn't affect me. But I chose to come on the call because I am not ignorant that for me, this call is very important. Ignorance means we are influenced by the mind, not by the intellect. Ignorance
But
is a product of mind.
Guruji, but sometimes we cannot, what we say, we cannot distinguish between mind and consciousness also, Guruji. मतलब तब कौन सा thought trigger करना चाहिए कि what is the purpose of my life? What to give at that time, Guruji? Sometimes
That's why
इतना heavy.
Krishna told you what she has started. When I don't know for
Yeah,
what example I give, I told her, take a book. Whenever you are in the mind state, left side you write down. Whenever you're in consciousness state, right side you write down.
Yeah.
You should come to know when your buddhi is there.
Yeah.
And you should come to know when your buddhu is there.
Yeah.
There is buddhi and buddhu. Mind is buddhu. And vivek is buddhi.
Yeah.
So man is buddhu. So when you feel you're like a buddhu, you know your mind.
Yeah.
But when you are able to be sharp, you know you're in intellect state. ये क्या है ना, हम कई बार stupid चीजें करते हैं.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have done many stupid things in my life. There is no end. अगर मैं list बनाऊंगा तो there is no book भर जाएगा. How many stupid things I have done in my life. But the challenge is not to repeat the stupid things.
Yeah.
The challenge is for us to be in a state of Sat Chit Anand.
Okay.
Thank you, Bala.
Guruji, I want to one more question, Guruji. ये कर्ता भोक्ता और आगमी, ये इसका थोड़ा सा एक one just answer in one sentence तो गुरुजी. कर्ता भोक्ता एंड आगमी.
अभी जो कुत्ता है वो जो कर्म करता है वो सोच के करता है क्या? कुत्ता को बुद्धि है क्या?
नहीं.
तो कुत्ता only करता. Sorry, only भोक्ता. Only भोक्ता. वो अपना कर्म भोक्ता है.
Okay, got it.
But you are not भोक्ता. You are कर्ता and भोक्ता. भोग अपना कर्म भोग भी रही है और नया कर्म कर भी रही है.
Okay, so कर्ता मतलब with ignorance again.
कर्ता जो करने वाला है और भोक्ता जो भोक्ता है.
नहीं गुरुजी, कर्ता मतलब with ignorance, no Guruji, we are doing that.
If you do with intellect also you are कर्ता, you can do sensible action.
Okay.
या तो ignorance से action हो सकता है या तो बुद्धि से action हो सकता है, लेकिन वो करता है. कुत्ता को दोनों नहीं है. कुत्ता को वो ignorance भी नहीं है और बुद्धि भी नहीं है.
Okay, and agmi means whatever you have the product, no Guruji?
Agami is your present karma, what you're doing now. Whatever action you're doing now, that is creating agami karma.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Guruji.
Premchand, Deepa, Sanjay, and Komal.
Shivom Gurudev.
Sir.
Most of the time I am busy in matlab either SIP or Shivo home. Last few days back, I got a chance and I killed my self-respect and I got too much happiness. And most of the time I'm busy in my own work and do not disturb. But my one disease, that is a bloating of my stomach, it distracts me many times. So how can I get rid of it? Although I'm not having any pain, but it is bloating and I feel. So how long? I am taking medicine for the last 3-4 years. But
What
how
medicine?
should I get
What medicine you are
that
taking?
this it inflicts a thought that I am body, whereas I know that I am not body. So how can I get rid of it?
What medicine you are taking?
Pardon?
What medicine are you taking?
मेडिसिन तो मैंने कभी गैस्ट्रोएंटेरिटिस भी लिए, कभी आयुर्वेद भी लिए, कभी आजकल एक होम्योपैथी वाला का ले रहा हूँ.
Have you met a specialist?
यस सर. हाँ, वो गैस्ट्रोएंटरोलॉजिस्ट कोटा का बेस्ट है, मगर उसने भी उनको 2 साल तक दवा दी, रिजल्ट नील था. अभी भी आई फील आई एम टॉकिंग टू यू बट it distracts me and attracts my mind towards that matlab bloating.
This is a karma. This is your past
वो
karma.
that's why matlab I am feeling it that it is a karma, so I should continue to feel it.
No, but you can talk to me. I will give you some medicine which may help you. You must talk to a specialist, and this karma can be changed by good karma now. If you take the right medicine, no, if you take Rifagat 400 or Sintodac, it may change your system. So please message me. I will send me your prescription. I will give you the medicine to try.
I will get tomorrow.
You please send me your prescription and I will reply back to your prescription. Take a photo of your prescription and send to me. Thank you. Don't worry about it and don't let it bother you. That stomach uneasiness, don't let it bother. Just let it happen. Don't worry about it. Deepa, I also have similar problem. Don't worry. Deepa.
Namaste, Guruji.
Yes, namaste.
Sir, my question is that I have this constant insecurity. So because of some trauma that I went through in my childhood, so teenage years rather, so I'm like constantly looking for financial security for me and my family. So right now I've reached at a point where I'm completely financially secure. Still, I feel I need to go and earn more. My life is sorted, I need to earn more for my child. Then once his life is sorted, I feel like now I need to go and earn more for my grandchildren's life to be sorted. So how do I come out of this constant insecurity? And the second question is, because I'm always running after money, my interpersonal relationships suffer. So I'm not able to give time. Right now I'm running 3 or 4 businesses at the same time, and I'm not able to give time to family, friends, and social circle and all. So question one, how do I let go of this insecurity and be satisfied that okay, it's enough? Bache and grandchildren, they'll take care. And the second is, how do I increase my EQ and have better interpersonal relationships?
So you're new to this call, or you've been attending this call for a few days, or no?
No, for the first time.
How did you come on this call?
So I came through it. I read one of your books and then I saw that you do these meetings. Yeah.
Okay. So Deepa, let me tell you one thing. You are just like anybody else in this samsara. Everybody you're not unique. Don't think that your problem is unique to you. It's not. You're not the only one who's gone through trauma in your teenagers. You're not the only one who had probably problems in relationships and things like that. Everybody, this is a typical problem of this world. So don't feel. I mean, what I'm saying, you agree to this. This is nothing you can. Okay. So first of all, count your blessings that you have enough businesses. You are financially secure. Count your blessings and say a prayer of gratitude every day, saying, I'm grateful for what I am. Okay? Having said that, obviously, you are being influenced by the mind. The mind creates what is called fear, worry, stress, anxiety, regret, shame, and guilt. Now, if you can attend this call regularly at 8 o'clock, we have it every day, you will learn to strengthen yourself by moving from a state of mind to a state of consciousness. In a state of consciousness, you will realize ultimately, when I came to this world, I didn't bring a penny. And when I go from this world, I will not take a penny. Again, do you agree or you don't agree?
Totally.
Then why should I be so stressed about all this stuff?
Right.
Now, when you come to this call, you will learn many things. I know many mothers who are very concerned about their son or daughter. I know many mothers. But you must understand that every child has its own karma. It has two karmas. Let me explain to you. Your grandchildren, you should not even think, because just honestly tell you, if you want to remember the name of your grandfather, you may remember. But if I ask you the name of your grandfather's grandfather, you won't remember. So that's why there's no point in worrying about the future. Up to children, I understand you have got a concern. I understand. Remember, your child will get two things. One, it will get its past karma. And two, it will get its present karma. Your karma has nothing to do with your child. Nothing. Now, for example, when you were having tough times in your life, that was your past karma. But in your present karma, you worked hard and you changed your life. And I believe that you have done good for yourself. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yes, yes.
So understand the reality of life. Understand how karma will work, what your job is. How old is your child?
He's 6.
So your job is to give your child good education, good foundation, full stop.
Okay.
You can do nothing about your child beyond that.
Okay.
Because your child will do its own karma. And your child has brought his own karma. But you can make your life miserable by worrying about your child, which you have no control on. It's just like you're worrying about the India and Australia match. But you worrying about India Australia match is going to make any difference? No, if India has to win, it'll win. If India has to lose, it'll lose. Why should we worry?
Yeah.
Just now somebody sent me somebody sent me photograph that they put 200 agarbattis. 200 agarbattis are playing for India. How is 200 agarbattis going to change India's match? So my point to you is, first of all, I suggest you attend this call because it will give you peace. Which book did you read, by the way?
Of a yogi, something of a yogi.
And you
Yeah.
got it from somebody gave you bought it? What?
No, I bought it from a bookstore.
Okay. So all I'm saying is you need to be in a state of consciousness, be peaceful. You, as I would say, a prayer of gratitude. You have sorted your life, like your own words. Your life is sorted. Don't lose your peace, because if you lose your peace, you lose your happiness. And if you lose your peace and happiness, you will spoil your child's future. And if you spoil your child's future, then you're spoiling your grandchildren's future. So better stop at that and first get sorted with your peace and happiness.
Right. Right.
And when you have more specific calls tomorrow, day after, come back and ask questions, because we'll answer all your questions.
Okay, sir. And the second question was like how to improve my interpersonal relationships that I've lost over the years.
If you are in a state of consciousness, it'll all come back. Because
Okay.
right now your state of mind. In a state of mind, you don't know which relationship is gone, what you want. Right now that you are being bombarded by different thoughts. So when you are in consciousness, you will get clarity. You will be able to communicate well with the people who matter. And you will build back those relationships. It's not a gone thing. You can build it back. But first step, you have to come to consciousness. Consciousness means you have to still the mind. You have to be able to be a master. And when you're a master, then you will be able to make the right decisions in your life.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope it has helped you. Since you're new to the call, I hope it has helped you. Okay, good. We have got Sanjay and then we have got Komal. Thank you. Sanjay, Komal.
शुभम गुरुजी एंड एवरीबॉडी
Sir,
मेरा
बोलिए।
मेरा क्वेश्चन था क्या 84 लाख योनियां होती हैं और मरते वक्त जैसा भाव होता है इंसान का वैसे ही अगला जन्म होता है उसका
संजय 84 लाख छोड़ो, हाउ कैन वी नो कि 2, 3, 4 यूनि भी होती है कि नहीं? कैसे मालूम पड़ेगा? How can we believe कि 84 लाख यूनि है? We should not believe. It's completely wrong to believe, because if you believe, then you're caught in myth. मत यकीन करो. इतना यकीन करो कि मौत होगी कि नहीं होगी?
होगी.
और कर्म का हिसाब चुकाना है कि नहीं चुकाना है?
चुकाना है.
इतना इस पर ध्यान दो बस. ये 84 लाख योनि होगी या नहीं होगी, हमें क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
नहीं पड़ता.
ऑस्ट्रेलियन टीम ने आज दाल रोटी खाई या पिज्जा खाई, हमें क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
नहीं पड़ता.
लेकिन बहुत लोग सोच रहे हैं कि उन्होंने लंच में क्या खाया आज. Let us ignore what is not relevant. Let us focus on only the relevant point. You had one more question or no?
Yes, अंत समय में जैसा भाव होगा वैसे ही अगला जन्म होगा. It's true.
अंत समय के भाव नहीं है. Okay, let me explain this to you. ये जो अंत समय का भाव ना, people are very confused. Let me explain this to you. Please pay attention. Suppose for 20 years मैं चोर हूँ 20 years के लिए, और 1 मिनट के लिए सिर्फ मैं चोरी नहीं किया और मैं मर जाता हूँ, तो क्या मैं वो हो गया? मैं वो माफी हो गई? What this अंत समय means is very different, and I'm explaining this to you now. Suppose 20 साल के लिए मैं चोर था, लेकिन अंत समय में मैंने चोरी को छोड़ा और मुझे एहसास हुआ मुझे चोर नहीं होना चाहिए, और मैंने बदलाव किया और फिर मैं मरा. फिर क्या होगा? संजय?
Liberation.
So you understand the अंत समय का मतलब. मैंने दो केस सुनाए आपको. I hope you understand what is the meaning of अंत समय.
जी.
अंत समय is not that moment which is an artificial moment of life. अंत समय is that transformed moment. If what you have transformed, that is very important.
जी.
I hope I'm clear. Thank you. And the last question, Kumar.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Actually, this is not the question. I was just contemplating, and something came to the regarding God. So I just wanted to share, because this is a call where we are all interested in this type of talk. So it was, can you see God with your eyes? So the answer which came just like that you cannot see God with eyes, but it is something which makes the eyes see. तो ये अच्छा लाइन एकदम लगा, एक जस्ट रिवीलिंग कि आईज से नहीं दिखता, लेकिन आईज को दिखाता है. दैट इज गॉड.
आईज से भगवान से आईज दिखता है, और भगवान से ही सब कुछ होता है. भगवान से ही ये कॉल होता है, भगवान से मैं बोल रहा हूँ, भगवान से आप सुन रहे हैं.
एवरीथिंग इज हैपनिंग बिकॉज ऑफ दैट.
अगर भगवान नहीं होता तो इंडिया और ऑस्ट्रेलिया का मैच भी नहीं होता है. वो हर प्लेयर में भगवान है. इंडिया में भी भगवान है, ऑस्ट्रेलिया में भगवान है, लेकिन सब इंडियन लोग बोलते हैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया तुम्हारे को बू 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 बू, तो क्या फिर?
Just
so we have to
some excitement parties. This is also one of the things we will get together. We'll drink if the India loses, and
this
we'll
is avidya. This is avidya. So we have to realize, my dear friends, we had a very interesting call, good questions, and many newcomers are joining, and we all must move to the state where there is eternal bliss and peace, which comes from awakening and from this call. I will not hold you back. With both folded hands, we will see you tomorrow at 8.